Welcome to Beautyistic, where science meets skincare with no filters and no fluff. If you've ever looked in the mirror before a big event and spotted a new breakout, yep, been there, then you know the importance of having a fast, no-nonsense acne treatment in your arsenal. Today we're talking about the Neutrogena Rapid Clear Maximum Strength Acne Face Pads. A mouthful, I know, but this little tub promises to shrink pimples fast, clear up oil, and help keep your skin breakout-free. Let's see if it lives up to the hype. This product contains 60 pre-moistened facial pads, and the hero ingredient here is 2% salicylic acid, pretty much the gold standard when it comes to treating mild to moderate acne. It's oil-free, non-comedogenic, and uses Neutrogena's patented MicroClear Technology, which basically means it's designed to help the active ingredient penetrate faster and deeper into pores. The pads themselves are textured, meant to exfoliate while lifting away dirt, oil, and makeup residue. The claim? Visibly reduce pimple size, redness, and swelling in just 8 hours. I incorporated these into my evening routine, using them after a gentle cleanser, but before any serums or moisturizers. And let me tell you, these are strong. On first use, you can really feel that tingle, which to me is always a sign that the salicylic acid is doing its thing. They're not overly wet or flimsy, and one pad is more than enough for the entire face and neck. If you've got active breakouts, this will sting a bit, so sensitive skin types, take note. After about 3 consecutive nights, I saw visible results. Inflamed blemishes were smaller, flatter, and less red. These pads especially shine with those painful under-the-skin bumps that usually take days to come to a head. I wouldn't recommend using them more than once a day, though. Twice daily might be too much unless your skin is super oily and used to actives. On the plus side, they're incredibly convenient, perfect for travel or for keeping in your gym bag. No need to rinse, and they don't leave behind any greasy residue. But there is a downside, the alcohol content. These do have a noticeable alcohol smell, and they can be drying if you're not careful with layering hydration afterward. And while the texture of the pad is effective for light exfoliation, it might be a little rough for ultra-sensitive or compromised skin. Let's take a moment. If this review is helping you out, hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss a real deal review from Beautyistic. We keep it honest around here. Now about the price. These usually retail around the mid-range drugstore level, and honestly, I think they justify the cost. You're getting targeted treatment with clinical backing, and each pad is potent enough that you don't need more than one. But if you're watching your wallet, there are cheaper alternatives, like the Stridex Maximum Strength pads. They also have 2% salicylic acid, but they come with a slightly different formulation and a lower price point. That said, they don't use MicroClear, and some people find them a bit more drying. Compared to similar products, like Clean & Clear's Advantage pads or Paula's Choice BHA Liquid, which requires a cotton round, Neutrogena's are far more travel-friendly and ready to use. The Paula's Choice formula is gentler and better suited to long-term skin barrier health, but it's also pricier and less immediate in action. So it comes down to what your skin needs and how quickly. In terms of build quality, the container seals tightly to keep the pads moist, and I never had issues with drying out, even after a month of use. You don't need to refrigerate them or keep them upright, super low maintenance. As for longevity, with once-a-day use, 60 pads will last you about 2 months, which is solid for this kind of product. I didn't have any direct experience with Neutrogena's customer service for this review, but the brand is known for reliability. They're a staple in most dermatologists' drugstore recommendations, which does give a level of reassurance if you ever need to reach out about a concern. So, final thoughts? The Neutrogena Rapid Clear Maximum Strength Acne Pads aren't for the faint of heart or the dry-skinned, but they're a fast, effective tool for breakout emergencies and ongoing maintenance if your skin can tolerate salicylic acid. They work best for oily to combination skin, and especially for those who deal with stubborn clogged pores or hormonal flare-ups. If you're looking for something quick, portable, and no nonsense, these definitely deliver on performance. Just pair them with a good moisturizer and sunscreen during the day, and you're set. Thanks for spending your time with me here on Beautyistic. You'll find the link to the product down below in the description or pinned comment. If you've already used these pads, Let us know your experience. Did they work for you, or did they fall short? Drop a comment, we'd love to hear it. Until next time, stay beautiful inside and out.